First of all, I'm really a nice guy, and I want you to understand that this is where the math takes us. Isaiah 42:13 makes it crystal clear the type of spirit that God is in, and there are racists and token minorities and fanatic LGBT people who run the corporations and the government and all the cultures but mine, and I'm the only one in my culture. Okay, and my parents are blameless. These people run these groups I described. They run the world. Satan is the god of this world, and those are the people that run the world. So it's simply the math takes us to me. Okay, I understand humility better than everyone else. I'm the only one who's humble enough to actually serve God. I understand truth better than everyone else. I understand living truth better than everyone else. I discern more than all the elders put together because I obey God. They don't. It simply points to me. If females, I'm going to make a very disgusting example, but it's going to be a very appropriate and effective example. If females who are attractive, or females in general, especially attractive women, if they said the only way you could have any sexual activity with them is if you masturbated while they sucked a baby's fucking dick, okay, and masturbated to them naked while they're doing it, okay, would you say, okay, what the hell, right? You know, you have needs, and that's the closest thing to sex, and would you agree to it? No, because you have to draw the line. Women have basically said they're going to worship the fucking devil by not obeying God through me, and the logic points the only way to obey God is through me. Proverbs 16:12. And the Proverbs I go over time and time again. Do not join with rebellious officials, because God and the king will punish them. And I am the last valid king ever. The throne is established through righteousness and justice. I am the root and offspring of the idea that David refers to. Okay, the single combat with Goliath. Okay, I am the only one who was man enough to be that warrior idea to a T. Everyone else is a traitor to God. The military, the police, the other martial arts, they are not in the spirit of morally precise justice, or they would respect my position as the top martial artist ever and the last valid martial artist ever and the true king of kings. So therefore, what females are asking me is more disgusting by their actions, mind you, than the description before. Some want me to pay money and worship the devil in order to have sex with them. Some want me to bend over for the left in order to have sex with them. Some want me to be the slave to white supremacy on the right and the middle and all this. They want me to be some kind of cultural slave to the devil. If we could separate those disgusting activity, that disgusting activity I described earlier, from worshiping the devil. Worshiping the devil is more disgusting of a level to stoop to than that activity. So therefore, I command all women to obey. And every moment, every second, 2 people die. So there's probably about a female dies every second on the planet. How stupid is it for them not to obey? The road to hell is full of countless females who were far too stupid to obey God. And I am his greatest king ever, the top martial artist ever. If David's victory was a glory to God over Goliath, it's because it was a morally precise martial victory. That is the message of the story. Again, when David struck down Goliath, he said he's going to cut off his head. And the whole world will know that there's a God in Israel because of that martial activity. If you claim to be a Christian, you have attached yourself to serving the idea of martial arts that serve God. It's a martial art order. The king wears a sword. David's described as a warrior king. Exodus 15:3, the Lord is a warrior, the Lord is his name. You have attached yourself to that idea. Any true Christian obeys God through me because God has testified through nature and through sense and through logic and through wisdom and through righteous acts and justice. The Lord is exalted and known by his righteous acts. He's testified that I am his representative, his son who he's pleased with. The one who proclaims his mighty acts, Psalm 106, the one who glorifies God. The glory of God is in me. They who see the glory of God in me sees the Father. And they who see the Father see the glory of God in me, and therefore they obey God in me. This is not a democracy. David was a king, not a president of a democracy, a democratic nation. And God is a sovereign king, and the King of kings of King of kings. Not a democratic process, not a communist process, not a republic, not a white supremacist prerogative process. I am the king. And every second, two people learn the hard way why it was stupid to cheat the most righteous guy that ever lived out of his right to lead. You people drop like flies, and you are drunk off the tears of starving children. You know their cries.